my CDs from high school. I don't have all my CDs from high school and post high school, but I have a number of CDs, and I'm just going to go through and talk about different ones and memories of them. Okay, so when I was young, let's see, I used to listen to, like I've mentioned, my parents listened to a lot of the Beatles. So I don't have any of the original Beatles albums because my parents still actually have those CDs. And my dad did a big project of ripping all of his CDs to digital a number of years ago, which was great because he was able to get rid of his CDs. I have a lot of mixtapes here that I made, but of course I liked Coldplay. Let's see. I'm trying to see what some of these are. These are all mixtapes. Some of these are like DVDs, Sex and the City, Season 2. Did someone make me a mixtape? For a special someone, I may not always be by your side, but I will always be with you. I wonder who made me this mixtape. I wonder what's on it. It's interesting. I don't even recognize that handwriting. Okay, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, but a ripped copy. Okay, now you're going to kind of get a sense. NoFX, Punk in Drublic. Punk and Drublic. So West Coast people in general, we come from more of a punk rock influence. The Southern California vibe, like the sound of the Southern California rock is, just think of like the Beach Boys evolved. And so you have like, remember the Phantom Planet, California? That was the theme of the OC. We've been on the run, driving in the sun, running up a 101. California, here we come. To me, that's like just typical California West Coast rock. And then in terms of punk rock, we just had so much punk going on. Now here is my actual childhood right here. I'm so glad I have this. They Might Be Giants, Flood. This is what I basically listened to for like the entirety of 5th and 6th grade. This came out in 1990, but we did not discover it until my older brother went to summer camp. And then he came back from summer camp being like, oh my God, we have to buy this CD from They Might Be Giants. Now, I remember seeing They Might Be Giants in the episodes of Looney Tunes, Tiny Toons, with Bugs Bunny, the mini ones, and they had the episodes with like Particle Man, and they did Istanbul, not Constantinople. So that was like amazing. This They Might Be Giants album was I never liked it that much. Factory Showroom, in my opinion, was very mediocre. But I really like the Apollo 18 album. I have a Sarah McLachlan here, Surfacing, classic. Oh my God, here's my baby. No Doubt, Return of Saturn. And I actually went to the No Doubt concert in 2000. It was my senior year of high school, so it was either the fall of 02 or the spring of 03, and it was down in Sacramento at the then Arco Arena where the Sacramento Kings played. And that was the album with like, I kind of always knew I'd end up an ex-girlfriend, you know? And again, No Doubt, that Southern California kind of rock. That's really a lot of what I listen to. Of course, I like the Foo Fighters. I like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I saw the Red Hot Chili Peppers 2001 concert, Californication tour. An STP, Stone Temple Pilots, opened for them. I really liked that Stone Temple Pilots song, Monday, back from the dead, into your head. I have a random opera album in here, Verdi, Don Carlos. Because again, I studied opera, so got into a little opera. That's so random, right? Okay, interesting. I have Dashboard Confessional. To me, that's just typical, SoCal, kind of punky, emo-ish rock. All right, and of course I have Britney Spears, In the Zone. I think it's the album that has the all my party, shake it down, da, 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 da. It's me and me. Oh my God. Backstreet Boys. This was a good one. Don't ask me why I still have these. I just do. Quit playing games with my heart, and as long as you love me. This one has everybody. And this one even has, that's all I have to give. Hey, Mr. DJ, I'll never break your heart. This album's really good. Oh, and then Get Down. I even like that. If you want to be a good girl, set adrift. And I saw the Backstreet Boys reunion tour at Shoreline Amphitheater a few years ago. It was honestly pretty good because they did all the classics and they danced. And they're actually going to play the Sphere, I think, in Vegas, and it's going to be fantastic. Okay, then my high school influence. So in sophomore year of high school, when I was 15 years old, I discovered Tori Amos. And I found out about her from I had this English teacher. And she just really inspired me. And she like gave me the first album of Tori Amos, and I listened to this. And you know, Tori Amos plays piano, and I play piano. And I was just like, this is the most amazing music I've ever heard in my life. And so I got really into Tori Amos. And my favorite album of hers is probably Boys for Pele. Though I have this thing where Boys for Pele, the beginning of it, literally, if I play it on an airplane and I put my earbuds in, or I like the over-ear ones on like overnight flights, I'll literally fall asleep because the first one starts with the first sequence of 5 songs just literally puts me to sleep every time. So I like that one. I think it starts with, like, she's a beauty queen. And so you've got me some horses to ride on, to ride on. I like that one too. And then it goes into her piece on the harpsichord. Blood roses, blood roses, blood roses back on the street, yeah. And so I saw Tori Amos in concert multiple times. The first show was in high school. My teacher actually took me down to Oakland. There's like a historic Fox Theater Oakland. That was great. Then I saw her at Bill Graham with my mom. My mom took me to Bill Graham. And then I saw her in Royce Hall in UCLA when I moved down to SoCal. And then I did this thing at the Tower Records on Sunset Boulevard where I stood in line and she autographed one of my albums. The new album that was coming out, which I think was like the Beekeeper one, which was it was an okay album. I'm very stuck on Little Earthquakes, Boys for Pele, To Venus and Back. That's a great album. Is that the one with Spark? Because Spark's my other favorite song. It's like really messed up. It's like, she's addicted to nicotine patches. She's addicted to nicotine patches. She's afraid of the light in the dark. 6:58, are you sure where your spark is? Here, here, here. Yeah, I like that album. I think I like the one after that too. There's like 5 albums I like really, really like. And then once it got to like the new ones, I was like not that interested. Okay, here's a little tidbit from my high school. Alkaline Trio, because like emo was the thing and the cool boys all wore punk rock and painted their nails black. And then the last thing that my brother was obsessed with was the Bloodhound Gang. Remember? You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do in the Discovery Channel. It was actually a really interesting and unique album. So yeah, that's just a tour through my jewel case. We'll talk more later about it.